Om Namah Shivaya. Dang. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. This is a Shiva mantra by Meditative Mind, I think, with shamanic drumming. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 You are known and loved. If you are a beautiful soul that operates in benevolent, loving light energy here on an ascension path and are honoring that, know that you are known and you are loved. And this is one of the very things that irritates the hell out of narcissists, karmics, anybody that is posed as your Judases, your Hamans, your Cains, your Joseph Brothers, anybody has played the role of the antagonist in your life, this is what burns them up. You are known and you are loved. Okay? Shit is getting real now. Okay? Shit getting real now, motherfuckers. Okay? Upcoming video. There is a video that you will be premiering at 6 o'clock, depending on where you are on the globe today, would determine that. If you're here on a later day, it's just a video that I've already created that should be uploading here soon. And it's talking about the consequences that karmics will walk through. Some of them are, okay? And they're going around endlessly trying to cover up their tracks. They're paying people, they're trying to get into groups, they're, spying, they're trolling, but they're equally being watched. Like all of this stuff, they've walked right into traps. Okay, their incessant need to try to win at all costs, their incessant desire to steal, their incessant desire to try to hurt someone has caused these individuals to reap some pretty hefty bad karma. Shit's getting real now. It's about to go down, right? And collective, it has nothing to do. I'm smiling because people be like, "Oh, what's she saying?" Well, see, that's because you need to wake up and stuff, because the collective does not have anything to do in terms of in the physicality outside of working with law. Okay, some of the collective is working with law. A lot of things are being done silently and in the background on purpose, because when you're dealing with karmic energies and sneaky, snaky, narcissistic individuals, they try to be in the background doing these things. So, these people have forged collectives' names. They have stolen checks of the collective or the collective's children. They have, created accounts and created, different things using the collective's, information, trying to set them up. They have cyber stalked and bullied. They have paid for hitmans. They have paid for people to do things. And it's supposed to get real. Now, it is time. Because all of that stuff is about to collide. They didn't bank on this. Okay? Some of them walked right into traps. They walked right into it. thinking that they were being slick and sly. So they tried to pretend like they wanted to make an amends. Well, pretend like you're sorry, or pretend like, to try to get intel and so forth. And so I'm putting it on notice and blast right now. FBI, higher realm investigators on land that have been called into my situation. People are still at it. Okay. It hasn't changed. I still have family members up to fuck shit. My ex is still up to fuck shit. There's still foul play. There's still distorted spiritualists still trying to do shit. It's still there. Okay. They haven't made an amends. They haven't made things right. They haven't brought full truths. And so continue on. Those that are viewing most of my social medias are those that are involved. So I'm inviting you all to just silently review those that are watching me, because chances are they're somehow connected to forging something of mine, stealing something from me, a house, using my information, my son's information, putting hits out on us to try to get us killed, kidnapped, to try to get us jumped and stolen from. They're behind the cyber stalking and bullying that I've reported time and time again on TikTok. If you guys are to review all that stuff, you'll see it, because that stuff is never gone. They created all these profiles, harassment. Some of them are clergy. Some of them are people I went to church with. Some of them are people that I was in social media groups with. Like I said, some of them are my family. Some of them are my ex and my ex's lovers and friends and family members. I'm calling judgment on every last one of them. Full extent of judicial law is my decree. I don't permit any of these people to play in my energy or my son's. I don't permit any energy workers to access me via divination or anything else. Energy work, I revoke any agreement as such. All directions of time and space, I do not permit the harassment on my social media. I do not permit any monitoring. I do not permit any energy harvesting. I do not permit any thievery and scapegoating and sacrifices. They themselves will be the sacrifice. That is my decree. They will themselves receive what they have intended and done. Let that be executed fully under the realm of source, higher self, to bring forward accordingly. Collective, I invite you to do this in your own unique way. You don't have to say it the way I say it, but find a way to surrender to the higher self and call judgment on people that are still trying to do harm to you. Whether this is energetically, whether this is your business, whether this is social media, whether this is your children, whatever form you have been harassed and bullied, targeted, stolen from, people trying to set you up, trying to make you appear crazy when they are the crazy. Okay? All that energy. Okay? You have to decree it and you have to mean it. And then the higher realms take care of it. The collective, we're not doing anything but what we have a right to do, which is defend. Right? And we have a right to not sit there and be wishing well on those that are wishing hell on us. Because let me tell you something, earlier in my ascension, earlier last year when I first went through my last breakup, this is why I'm saying this. My initial part pertaining to my family, as well as my ex, is that I was sending them love and light energy. I was wishing them well. I was sending love and light. I was like, may they heal under the higher. I was doing all this, right? Meanwhile, this entire time they were doing spell work on me to make me sick and die, and doing shit with my son, stealing shit, lying, talking about me behind my back. Okay. So I feel like all of that energy that I was sending in that positivity, because obviously they didn't heal, obviously they didn't wake up, obviously they didn't ascend. So I feel like all that energy was almost blocking their karma, because I am a divine being and I know what my ranks is. So this is why I say, if this is you, stop doing that. because they're not doing that for you, honey. They in the background doing rituals and spells and trying to scheme and steal and lie. So meanwhile, you're trying to get through all the black magic and all the fuck shit they did. So stop wishing them well. Okay? I'm not saying just to stay in a negative vein. I'm saying that that's not serving. It's a program that makes us feel like, oh, well, because you get what you put out. True to a degree. True. Absolutely. So what I'm talking about is a reallocation. Okay? Because you guys combat shit people send to you, right? You're combating things that people send to you. But we don't want to absorb people's karma either. If they're out there doing fuck shit, they need to be able to learn cause and effect. So reallocate all of the energy. They wish you hell, send them their hell. You see where I'm going with this? You didn't do anything. You didn't step into being like them. What you did was you reallocated their energy. Okay? If they're sitting there doing rituals and sacrifices and fucking weird shit and lying and stealing, okay, this is the natural rhythm of life here. People don't learn until they have to, and some never do. They go to the grave as a result of failure to. But reallocate that energy and then do your part. We're on the earth for a reason, to have an earthly experience. So if someone's doing things illegally, do what you're guided to do to bring justice. Then surrender it to the universe and then keep moving on and living on. Okay? So the preview of the video that's coming is going to be talking about all of this shit that is about to just explode if it hadn't already, with people that had it out for you and make it their, everyday life to try to figure out a way to bring harm to you. They're gonna really, when I say they're gonna wish, y'all, I mean it. They're gonna cry. They're gonna wish that they would have just looked. They're gonna wish that they were just like, I don't gotta like this person, but it would have served me well to just go on about my life and leave them alone. Leave their business alone, leave their children alone, stop trying to figure out a way to harm and steal them, because now some of them gonna face Anubis. Okay, these practitioners, they're being put under judgment for violating spiritual law. Doing rituals on people that they feel like it's in competition with them because they don't want to heal and ascend. So they're trying to get rid of the competition. They ass is gonna get it, because that's a violation. If you're truly in ascension and in alignment with your higher self, you know that you don't have to resort to that in order to be successful in life. So, calling judgment. And so the next video is going to be a little bit about how that's going to look and sound for some of these people. All right? Love and light, guys.